Hi, this is Eric, the home cook. See how the cast iron skillet's smoking? See the smoke coming up? That's when you want to add some olive oil. Get it all shimmery. I get it on medium-high heat. As you notice, all the salt that's on the steaks. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to swizzle this olive oil around so it's evenly coated. Same thing for this other one. Boom. Set the timer. I'm going 4 minutes because these are a little bit thicker. 4 minutes. I have thyme on the side. I have my butter. I'm going to throw some more salt on these. Don't be afraid to season. It's going to give you that nice crust. Don't move it. Don't move the steaks. Let them cook. You can switch that oil around a little bit. All we're doing is going to let them cook. I got the skillet on high. I'm sorry, I meant high earlier, not medium high. You want that pan smoking hot. So I have my mise en place ready. I have my butter. I'm going to use about a good tablespoon. I got some thyme. Throw my broccoli in. No, you know what? I'm going to wait on that. I have my pan, but I'm going to have the steak sit on for about 5-7 minutes to rest. I have aluminum foil to tent it. That way I'm not looking for stuff while I'm trying to get everything ready to go. Just let the cooks do its magic. Let them do what they need to do. Don't touch them. Just let them go. Move that oil around if you like. You want to hear that sizzle throughout the cooking process. This might be a little bit long of a video. See, I got my water boiling for my broccoli, so I'm ready to go. I got everything in order. When you cook, you want to have everything in order. That way you're not stressing. That way it's just boom, 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 plate, eat, you're done. Okay, we got 2 minutes on these steaks. Notice it's on high. Yeah, they look. These are ribeyes. These are, what did he say, John? Choice. He said these were choice steaks. I was really looking for prime. They didn't have any. I was at Whole Foods. Prime is the way to go if you're going to cook a steak. They had some grass-fed ribeyes, but I didn't know what kind of steaks they were. So I wasn't going to spend the extra money on grass-fed. So I just got the regular choice steaks. We got 2 minutes. And then when I flip them over, we're going to notice a nice sear, nice char sear on that steak. It comes from that salt, so don't be afraid to salt it. Looks like we got about 1 minute. This is real time cooking. Everybody has these shows, 30-minute. I can cook a home cooked meal in 30 minutes. Shit, I'm going to give you 15 minutes. Gonna have a nice cooked meal. So we got 1 minute left on the steak. I'm just trying to turn it so the oil is distributed evenly. Notice I did not touch the steaks at all. I did not use these at all. I didn't touch them. I didn't do anything. Now this is where the tricky part is going to start coming in. Or we got about 15 seconds on that timer. Nope, there it goes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is look at that nice sear. I'm going to flip them. Don't mind the smoke. See the smoke? Now I'm going to take my butter. I'm going to take my thyme. Throw it in there. I'm going to get a big spoon. and get my towel. Keep it on there, baby. Now, for the next 3 minutes, this is all I'm doing. I'm basting these steaks. I wanted to put some garlic in here. When we were at the store, I forgot to grab some. This is going to probably get a little warm for your hand. Do not stop this at all. Continually do this. You get the nice flavor from the thyme, the butter, the oil. All you're doing is this. You ain't doing anything else. You still have it on high heat. Tilting the pan, taking the butter. This is all you're doing. So you're pretty much cooking it with this butter and oil. Don't be afraid. Just keep doing it. I know 3 minutes seems like a long time. It is, because my hand's starting to get a little warm right here. But you know what? When I'm biting into this, after it's all said and done, it's going to be worth a little bit of warmness on my hand. That's all I'm doing. Moving that thyme in there. Look at that. Doesn't that look good, Dawn?
It's delicious.
You know it's going to be good because you had these before, right?
Uh-huh.
That's all we're doing. Look, I got 2 minutes left. You want that thyme in that butter, give it that flavor. That's all you're doing. We ain't doing anything else. This is a real-time video, so I'm going to show you guys how to get all this stuff done quick. Forget these, oh, I can't cook anything, I don't have the time. Excuses. Not with me. We're going to get this stuff done. We're going to have good food. Some people are like, man, that's got to be hard. It's got to be. But look at the nice sear that it's getting. Look at all that caramelization that's getting on that top of that steak with that butter. We got 1 minute. Just pay attention, guys. I know it's going to be a long video, but I want to show you guys how to cook a good steak with some broccoli. Just keep in mind, okay? Gonna turn this back on hot for the broccoli. Boom. We got about 30 seconds left on these steaks. That's all we're doing. We're not doing anything else. Just basting this bad boy. Look at that. Man, my hand is hot. I know it seemed tedious, but trust me, it's going to be worth it at the end. Okay, there's our timer. We did it 4 minutes on the first side, 3 minutes on the second side. Time to take these bad boys off. Now here comes the fun part. All I'm doing is taking the steak off and I'm putting them right here. I'm going to loosely ten them. I'm not going to tighten it down. Shut that timer off. I'm going to keep this aside. Going to make me a little sauce for the steaks. I got that. Let's see, what do I want to use? I'm going to throw a little bit more butter in there. Throw some red sauce in here. When I first started dating Dawn, when I would cook, she said you like to use wine and alcohol for everything. Until she started tasting my food. Notice I took it off the heat. Taste this stuff. Oh, it's perfect. It's hot, so be careful. Okay, time for the broccoli. Try to take this thyme out. All I want to do is just pour this sauce on them steaks. Here. Okay, that water's starting to come up to boil. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to do any kind of vegetable. Okay, pay attention. You can't go wrong on this. Okay, you bring the water up to a boil. Okay, give it about another minute or so. It's going to be there. Throw some salt in here. Real-time video, guys. I know it's kind of long. Bear with me, though, okay, please. You're going to see how all this comes together. Okay, it's starting to boil. Notice how I got the broccoli. They're not, except for these three pieces, they're all uniformly the same size. Okay? I'm going to throw them in there. You set the timer. Whenever that comes back up to a boil, you set the timer for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, they're ready every single time. You don't have to listen to all these other guys, oh, there's no set time, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. That is incorrect. I gotta find my strainer. Sorry, guys, for the weird video. Got it. And this is gonna come together real nice. You guys are really gonna like this broccoli. Kids love this broccoli. Dawn's girls love these. I'm gonna get the plates ready. The water is just about up to a boil again. Look at them steaks, baby. All day, huh? So I did 4 minutes on the first side, and I did 3 minutes on the other side. Pulled the pan off, took the steaks out. That was another 30 seconds. So roughly 7.5 minutes to cook those steaks. You can see how they turn out. Water's coming up to a boil. I got 3 minutes on the timer. Whenever that timer goes off, it's very important to pull the broccoli off, otherwise you're going to overcook it. This works good for asparagus, any kind of vegetable. As long as you don't have them in big chunks, it works every time. I figured this out years ago, because everybody's like, oh, you gotta let them boil, 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 boil. I kept overcooking, then I was undercooking, and then I just started doing an experiment just with time. And that's what happens. It's 3 minutes every time. You guys will see, they'll have a nice crunch, they'll have a nice color to them. Okay, it looks like we got 2 minutes left on that broccoli. This is the oven timer, so I don't know how accurate it is, but I go, look, it just changed to the minute, so still boiling, looking good. Where'd my spoon go? That is very good. Notice I didn't really do anything to it, but I'm just using, I don't have any garlics or shallots or anything. Just went to the grocery store, I forgot a bunch of stuff. Normally I would put a bunch of other stuff in there to kind of make the sauce taste better, but I don't have anything. Us home cooks, you guys know how it feels when you go out and you forget stuff because you're busy. Okay? Now, I'm going to get about a half tablespoon of butter ready. As soon as this timer goes off, I'm going to strain it. Just watch what I do to the pan. Timer's off. I'm going to shut it off. I'm straining the broccoli. Putting the pan back on. Got the butter in there. Got the pepper. Got the salt. I'm straining the broccoli. Look at the color on those bad boys. Look. Look. Perfect. Throw them in there. All we're trying to do is coat the broccoli with the butter. They're done. Baby steps on so I can plate this and show them how to plate it. I'm going to plate one plate. We can go here. Look at that. Nice char. Boom. Okay. Now, we got the broccoli. Might as well plate Dawn's stuff too. Boom. Now here comes the test. This is live. You can cut right into this. Right in half. Look at that. That's perfectly cooked. That's a perfectly medium rare. Yeah, baby. I want you guys to try this recipe. Post some comments online. Tell me what you guys think. It's a home cooked meal. I don't even know how long it took. Baby, how long did that take?
16 minutes.
16 minutes. Boom, look at that. We're done.